Hi, my name is Bjorn from Skeino. You know me already by now, I guess. And I want to tell you today a lot about how I knit. Or purl, knit it together, yarn over, all these things. And I really want to encourage you to follow my small blog from today, to take the yarn and some needle and find out how you like to knit by yourself before you pick up a pattern and follow a pattern. And I think this is so very important. It doesn't matter you are a continental knitter, if you are a thrower and the old English technique, or if you are doing what you need to do to be fast, accurate, and you. So it's all about you, but I have to start with me because I want to tell you how I knit. Let's see, maybe you like it. I started a swatch with our Skeino yarn. It's called Donna. It's a superwash yarn, multiply, and it is super bulky. And I cast on 14 stitches, and my needle size is number 11 US. It should be millimeter, 8 millimeter for the metric people. And I thought this yarn has a nice thickness, so you really can see what I'm doing. And this is a little bit weird, but I will show you exactly how I knit and how I purl. And the first what I want to show you, so 14 stitches, and the best way is, if you really want to learn and to follow, just do a swatch like I'm doing it here, and we can in the future talk the same language. So I started a garter stitch down here. So each stitch has a front leg and has a back leg. And if I'm holding my yarn in the bag and I want to knit, I'm poking in the stitch and I knit the front leg. There we go. So I knit the front leg, and this is a knit stitch. The front leg and the yarn in the bag, it becomes a knit stitch. That is the first what I want to show you, and I will turn the work around. This is my edge stitch here. So now I want to do the yarn in the front, and I purl. I'm purling the front leg, and it creates a purl stitch. You also could move the yarn instead of this way. You can take the yarn that way, but for me, I always lose the yarn, so I have to take my thumb to hold it in. So let me do a few stitches, purl stitches, with wrapping the yarn a different way around the needle. 3, and the 4th one. So now I do it my way, the fastest way. I don't need my thumb, and it goes really quick. So this is all purl. My last stitches are knit. I will stop poking with my needles on the table. So my first one. And now you see this is a knit stitch, and I'm knitting the bag leg. Going in the stitch and knit the back leg, yarn in the back. It's a fast way to knit just the back leg, and you have just knitted stitches. So now remember, I had my purl stitches a different way, the yarn wrapped around the needle. So now I have to knit the front leg to do exactly the same, and I have a knit stitch. The front leg, wrap the yarn, and I have a knit stitch. If I would knit the back leg, what I'm doing now, I would cross the 2 legs in the front. Which one makes a different pattern? So you see they are crossed in the front. That's what I don't want, but I leave it now. So this is a straight stitch here. So it goes back to the end. So again, my edge stitch here, always knit. So if you knit the front leg, it becomes a knit stitch with the yarn in the back. If you knit the front leg with knitting by working the front leg, it becomes a purl stitch. So the front, and here the front and the back. And this is just what you need to try to find out your own way, what you are comfortable with. And this is just knit and purl. So my last stitch I never knit. So let me show you. Here are the crossed legs. 1, 2 stitches, the other one are straight, and this one is crossed here. So if you want to do this, some pattern ask for it, then you know how to do it now. And by holding the yarn in the left hand, I showed you in it in an earlier blog, I have the right tension here, and I'm having a hard time becoming a wrapper. So let me try. So I have to drop it, and then I think a lot of people wrap the yarn around here and pull it through. This is not the way I like doing this, but that's me. You see, I split the yarn here, and I know you can wrap it instead of this way, you can wrap it this way, and then the stitches are being different on your needle. So that's not the way I'm like doing this. I have the yarn in my left hand, knitting the front leg, or if I purl, knitting, I'm having the yarn in the front and doing the front leg. So this is just a swatch, which one you can do on your own. Take thick yarn and larger needle and just practice. Practice as long as you become comfortable with your needle, how to hold the yarn, with the tension, how you like to purl and how you like to knit. And that's all what it takes. And if you have the base unlocked for yourself, you can read every single pattern and you just do it your own way. It's like an architect who has to create the basement first to build a good house and stable. So if you know how to knit and to purl the way you like it, this is so important, and this is my big message for today. So after you have seen the swatch and how I knit and how I purl, I thought I have to show myself again to you and encourage you again. Just take the yarn and the needle and try your way to do so. I promise something today. I will help you if you have more questions. Email me through the blog. I will be happy to answer your question. And if you think we should do something more on the basic side, we could do more, and I can show it again, or we can do knit two together or yarn over, all the things which one are doing all the different parts of a pattern. So just I want to encourage you, listen to me, do it. You will see, you will have fun and you will love it, because it is you and it's about you having even more fun with knitting. I'm here to help. Okay, see you next time. Happy knitting.